Hello, and welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the Bite Size Podcast. How the devil are you? So this week on the podcast, and it's just this week, it's just something special for you, my podcast listener. So it is a quid pro quo. I would really appreciate it if you could leave me a review, screenshot the review, and add it to the spreadsheet, along with sharing the podcast with others in your social media, other followers, with your colleagues, if you're in college, with people in your college, and every time you share it, you get points. So check out the spreadsheet, which is attached at the bottom of the show notes today, so that you can go in the draw to win a one-to-one with me or membership to the Academy. So there's a lot of value in there, a lot of financial value, as well as value for your business, which is, come on, let's admit, priceless. Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, and practitioners, responding directly to the needs of a practicing natural therapist. With interviews, herbal discussions, something business, something clinical, you'll get the variety you need to enjoy and stay motivated in practice. So thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for our episodes. If you'd like more support, get in contact, and I look forward to working with you soon. Today is Monday, and Monday is always a good day to start with a visualization. So when we're doing a visualization, we generally have our eyes shut. So if you're driving or operating heavy machinery, it's probably not the best time to listen to this one today. You need to be sitting comfortably in your office and in a relaxed space without any stress for the next 10-15 minutes. You can pause me now and go off and do something else. Or if you do have that time and that space and that energy, then sit yourself down and let's have this visualization together. So take a seat, relax your body and close your eyes. Relax your hands onto your lap or onto the arms of your chair. It's okay to wriggle a bit, to relax into the space, and just take your time. Continue to wriggle if you need it, and take a nice deep breath down into the base of the lungs. Breathe through your mouth or your nose, whatever's the most relaxing for you. Know that at any time you can get up, you can leave the visualization, you can hear what's going on around you, and you're in complete control of yourself and your surroundings. But just relax for a few moments. Take some deep breaths. Feel your feet on the floor, your hands on your lap or the arm of your chair, and relax into the moment. Now, what I'd like you to do today is think about the future. From your chair, I would like you in your mind to take a step forward down a path. This path is somewhere beautiful. It's relaxing. As you take another step down that path, you realize you're going further away from yourself. You're going 1 month into the future. You take another step, you're 6 months into the future. You take another step and you're a year into the future. As you take another step, you're 3 years into the future. And when you turn around and you look at yourself, sitting, relaxing with your eyes closed, you realize that you're in a different space. That's the you sitting there, the you of 3 years in the future. When you look at the you, you'll see you're dressed differently to what you are now. Perhaps your hair is different. Perhaps the chair is different. Have a good look around at the you that's sitting there in that chair. That you of the future. What can you see and what is different about that you of the future? Does that you of the future who's sitting there relaxed in the chair look contented? Or does that you look stressed and anxious? Does that you look like they know what they're doing? They're in control of their future? Because now I'd like you to walk to that you of the future and speak to that you of the future. You're going to have to say, hi, I'm here, and open their eyes and they'll look at you. And now I'd like you to ask some questions of that you of the future. The first question is, are you happy? And have you achieved your goals? Are you where you want to be? Just listen to the answer. Absorb the answer. As you look around you, you'll be able to see the future you where they're sitting, perhaps the whole room that's around them and where they are. You'll be able to see changes in the you of the future as they answer the questions that you're asking them. The next question to ask that you of the future is, what mistakes have I made on the way to being you? What little annoyances should I have avoided? Or what could I have improved on? Is there something that you regret not doing? Is there something we've avoided doing? Is there something you put off doing that now you realise you should have done immediately? The you of the future is going to give you those answers. The you of the future may not know all of the answers, but she'll do the best she can, or he'll do the best he can. That you of the future wants to help you. That you of the future wants to stop you holding yourself back. That you of the future has some good ideas, and they start spilling all those good ideas. It's almost like a fountain of good ideas coming from them. Some of them may not make sense, might just be words or visuals, might just be ideas. I want you to breathe in all those ideas. After we've had this conversation, you might want to write them down or voice record them onto your phone. But for the moment, you're just listening and taking in what the you of the future is offering you, what the you of the future is sharing with you. Now the you of the future stands from the chair. They want to show you something significant, something that's going to help you and support you as you go forward. They show you this thing, this item, this calendar, this space, whatever it might be. And then they acknowledge you and give you a gift. Now, you might not know what this gift is immediately. It might be something that you need to think about later to take with you into the future. As the you of the future starts to bring the conversation to a close, the you of the future goes back to the chair, and you notice that you're not standing as close anymore, that you've headed back down the path to where you were, headed back down the path to that initial start spot. And you look around yourself and acknowledge the beauty. And as you look down at the ground, you see something else. There's something there on the ground that you need to pick up or acknowledge. It could be anything. It could be an item, it could be a stone, it could be a picture, it could be an animal. I don't know what it is. It's something that you will see on the ground. You can pick it up, put it in your pocket. It doesn't matter if you don't have real pockets in the clothes that you're wearing. That's not significant. The point is that this item can go into your pocket or your purse. You might just hold it in your hand. Now when you look up again and you look at that chair where your future self was sitting, you realise that it's your current self is back in the chair, and it's time to walk back to being you, to scrolling up, collecting up that time, collecting it up and heading back to yourself, and sitting down and collecting back the you of now, bringing in all of those threads, all of that learning from speaking with you of the future, all of that learning from looking around the space you were in, all that learning from the things that you're bringing out, the gifts, the objects, the things that you found. There's a lot of learning from being in there. You might want to repeat this visualization later so you can do it again and again. You might not. You might have all the information that you need. Now take another deep breath in and out. And know that in a moment you're going to open your eyes. But you're going to look around you and leave the things that you don't need to take out with you to the here and now. You're going to leave them there in the visualization. And you're going to gather up all the things that you want from the visualization, all the things from this space, from this learning. You're going to gather them all up. And when you open your eyes, you will have the knowledge that you gained from the visualization. You will have the learnings, and you'll be ready to take the next step. So when you're ready, open your eyes. Take another deep breath. Wriggle your body, move your body, and come back to the here and now. I hope you've enjoyed the visualization. Make sure that you make some notes in the collective conversation that's going on. The links are in the show notes. See ya. Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for the weekly episodes. If you'd like even more support and learning, then the Academy is for you. Here you'll find part 2 of the herbal discussions, more clinical learning, and case studies to support your clients in practice. Bye for now.